There we go, boys. PoE hype? Oh, God, no. It's my first time watching Twitch stream.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers,
that's
Game Director
him!
on Path of Exile 2, and welcome to GGG Live.
Oh my God.
Today we're going to show you an exclusive reveal for what's coming next for Path of Exile 2.
Yes.
Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream, so you'll be able to claim your Verdant Wilds dodge roll effect by following the instructions below.
Pog.
Now today, it's finally time to show off a new class that we know everyone in the community's been waiting for.
Yes.
So let's roll the trailer for Path of Exile 2, The Last of the Druids.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, God. Wake up. Oh, wow. He's naked. Great start.
Well, well. What have we got here then?
You lost, fella?
Hey, we're talking to you.
I asked you a question.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh. The trauma, boys.
What's wrong with him?
He's gonna turn on them.
Ah, he's lost his bloody mind.
Oh, the whispers. Kill him. Oh, that was a sick transition. Oh, nice. I remember these spells from the original showcase. Oh, wolf form. Okay. Oh, damn. No, that looked good. Okay. Oh, wow. It seems like you can go like caster mode and you can go like transformation. Whoa! Wait, what? Dinosaur form? Wait. Hold? Oh my God! I know what I'm playing. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, GGG. Oh, God. Yes. God bless. Thank you. Also, the music. Yeah, they made the decision easy for me.
The Druid is a shape-shifting elemental spellcaster. After his fellow Druids were destroyed by the King in the Mists, the Druid lost his humanity in the forests of Ogham, where he wandered for years as a beast. Now, finally reawakened, he's determined to find his lost wife and regain his humanity.
Wife?
The Druid has been one of the hardest classes for us to design. As well as having human spells, he has 3 animal forms, and we wanted to make sure that there were interesting combos between all of them.
Oh.
The Druid is our first hybrid strength and intelligence class. That means he needs to have the ability to use spells and attacks. As a human, the Druid typically uses magical staves to harness the powers of the earth and the natural world. One of the first skills you will learn is the ability to create small volcanoes from the earth. This skill spits out balls of magma at your enemies, and will continue to do so for some time.
Cool.
While the
Mind
volcano
you,
is active,
these are
turn
also
into an
spells that
animal
you can
and
take
wade
for like
into
your
melee
other
range.
classes.
Many of the skills you use as a human last for a significant period of time, giving you a good chance to turn into an animal and rage out.
So there's a lot to combine here.
But how do you turn into an animal, you may ask? Well, the answer is a new weapon type that Druids use, animal talismans.
Oh.
When you equip an animal talisman, you can choose which animal form you would like the talisman to represent.
Okay.
Depending on what you choose, you'll be given that animal's basic attack as a new skill to equip.
So new
For
item
a bear,
types.
that's Maul. To turn into a bear, simply use the skill. Your character will instantly transform into a bear and attack.
Nice.
If you want to change back to a human, just cast a spell. You will instantly swap back and cast it.
That is so
We
responsive.
wanted to make sure that swapping between
is so
forms was
good.
seamless and immediate. Changing forms should be something that you do without even thinking about it all the time in battle.
That is so good.
In order to allow for hybrid melee and caster gameplay, most of the skills you use in your
Damn,
human form
that-
last for some time and
Oh,
aid your
the
animal skills
shockwave
in
was
some
sick.
way. The volcano
my
we
God,
used
the
earlier will emit more molten
opportunities,
balls
man.
whenever you hit it with a slam, making it perfect for
Dude.
use with your bear form's furious
That is
slam.
crazy. That is insane. The
While in bear
fidelity
form,
of the
many of
ground
your
being
abilities
broken
use
like
rage.
that.
There are a lot of ways to generate rage, but the easiest one is simply smash your enemies with
Wait,
more.
rage? Just kill him. Dude, he's the same
Once you
size
see the
as
runes
the
on your
bone
back glowing,
giant.
it means you have enough rage to do a
Look
much
at
more
that.
devastating version of your furious slam.
Aftershock bear. We in it,
Your
boys.
bear form can also go on a rampage, stomping the ground as you demolish your foes.
Wait. Oh, wait. That can actually be a real thing. Wait,
The
hold
more
on. I
rage
was
you
just
have,
joking.
The longer the rampage
Don't do this,
lasts.
GGG.
And doing it over a volcano makes it even better.
Interesting. So you just make them pop even more? Yeah.
As you consume rage, your bear form will generate endurance charges, and these can be used with skills like Ferocious Roar. Ferocious Roar is a war cry.
It's the same size as the shark boss. I love this boss.
Armor. The more endurance charges you have when you use it, the more empowered attacks you will gain.
Interesting.
But
There's so many
Ferocious Roar
paths
has
to take.
another special feature too. It's a meta gem that allows you to socket any Warcry gem from another class into it, giving you the ability to use these skills as a bear.
Oh!
Use the Warrior's Infernal Cry skill to make your enemies explode.
Oh my god! That opens so much more opportunities. Jesus. Okay. Oh, I see where this one's
going.
going.
Cry to stun your enemies and double up the number of slams you do.
For sure. That is insane. Like, going bear form actually seems kind of wild too. But it's very similar to the warrior, so I probably wouldn't do
Ancestral
that.
Call, a skill that turns you into the fire god Cow.
What?
Ever wondered what the Karui god of war would look like if he was a bear? Well, wait no longer.
Oh my
Finally, build enough
god.
rage and you can use one of the bear's ultimate abilities.
No.
Walking Calamity. This skill
What is
summons
that?
a storm of fire around you for some time, while generating even more rage to power your other abilities. A true bear apocalypse.
No way.
Now the
No
bear
way
is known
this
for
is
being
real.
a slower and more lumbering animal, with
This is
slower attacks
insane.
and heavy slams. But what if
I'm
you want to
actually
turn into
shocked.
something a little more nimble? Well, let's check out the second animal form.
That
for the
was
Druid,
insane.
Wolf form.
Okay,
For
let's
the
see
wolf
this.
form, we wanted to go fast and furious. Even just the wolf's basic attack will leap
Diablo
forward and rake
4.
his foes. After attacking, the wolf
Let's
stands
cook.
on 2 legs, but after running for a short time, he goes back on all 4s, allowing to move more quickly between packs of enemies.
Yep. That's interesting.
The
So
wolf
your
has a lot of
abilities
cold attacks
change to
based on
like
his association with the moon, and the
Which
first of
thing
these
you're
is
using?
Lunar Assault. It's great for freezing
Like
your
the
enemies in
form?
place.
Because
After
I
they're
see the
frozen,
abilities
use
down
your
there.
basic rake attack to knock shards of ice off your enemies, which land on the ground nearby and explode.
Huh. That's
If
kind of
you want to
random.
get into battle quickly, you can use your pounce attack. This skill leaps at a target and applies a mark to them.
My god, it looks good
Killing a
though.
marked enemy will summon a wolfman into your side, allowing them to fight
companion.
with you. Mark
Nice,
and
you have
kill
a
as many
minion.
enemies as you can to build up a sizable pack. While an enemy is
Hey.
marked, your wolves will prioritize that target and do more damage the more wolves you have. So make
That's
sure you
cool.
keep your pack strong.
That's cool. Can they
Now,
scale?
one problem
What
you
do they
might
do?
run into is your wolf pack dying in boss fights.
Yeah,
You often don't have any enemies that you can mark and kill in order to regenerate your pack.
absolutely.
To deal with this problem, you can use Cross Slash. Cross Slash jumps backwards and does a vicious double slash. Any marks on your target explode
That looks
and
so
triggers
sick.
their abilities. This allows you to pounce to mark an enemy and then summon a wolf even without killing it.
Nice.
Cross Slash
Okay.
also has another feature though. Remember those ice fragments from before? Well, Cross Slash will propel any ice shards on the ground towards its central target.
Oh.
First, freeze your enemies with Lunar Assault.
Wait, you can freeze
Then break
bosses
them
too?
to create as many ice fragments as you can.
I don't know why I
Then
thought
follow
you
up
can.
with Cross Slash to generate a field of icy explosions.
I'm new,
to
guys. I'm new,
obliterate
guys. Have
your
mercy on
enemies.
me. Okay, that's kind of dope.
If they're still alive after that, your pack of wolves can finish them off.
I bet there's gonna be a really powerful minion build with this. Someone's gonna cook, for sure.
Just like with the bear's raw skill earlier that allows you to use skills from other classes, Pounce is also a meta gem that you can socket mark skills from other classes into. So for example, you might want to try adding Freezing Mark from the Monk to Pounce. After pouncing at an enemy, Cross Slash to explode the mark and gain
Man, the
extra cold
cross
damage
slash
for a
looks
time.
so good. Looks like such a good
The
ability.
wolf has many other ways to go all in on cold though. Using the Arctic Howl Warcry will allow you to add cold damage and chilled ground to any slam, while
This is
buffing
so
your
dope.
pack of wolves as well. You can also use it to freeze enemies that are close to being frozen, making it much faster to use your other combos.
That is neat.
Finally, the wolf also has the ability to call down the power of the moon to
Oh.
transform into an Arctic werewolf with Lunar Blessing. In this
Nice.
form, you move and attack more quickly and deal extra cold damage.
Swap to a bear.
Consuming Rage will extend the duration of your Arctic wolf form, so you could try a hybrid bear and wolf build if you want to utilize the skill to its full effect.
Interesting. Yeah, I think the bear was better. I really love the bear. It was so cool. That meteor shower, dude.
All right,
It
let's talk
bought
about
me.
the third form available to the Druid, and I think it's a cool one.
Petrodactyl?
The Wyvern.
Oh, Wyvern.
The Wyvern has a number of long-range breath abilities, but that doesn't
Same
mean
thing?
you can't get into melee range when you want to. The basic attack of the Wyvern is Rend. Jump forward into combat and slash your enemies with your lethal talons.
Uh-huh.
If they're close to being stunned, You can blow them off balance with a blast from your wings, causing an explosion of damage.
Interesting.
After the battle, though, it's time to feed.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna play probably.
Monsters to create power charges, and this is when the Wyvern's abilities really come online.
Oh yeah.
When using range, you can consume a power charge to charge up your wings with lightning. Not only does this do a bunch of damage, but it allows you to turn this melee skill into a much larger AoE attack.
Alright.
Once your wings are charged, your wing blast will also do lightning explosions for even more damage.
Huh.
If your enemies are close to death, no need to wait for them to actually die. When you see this blue marker, just devour them alive. Fresh meat is much tastier after all.
Damn, that's dope.
Alright, so those are some melee options. But how about range? Well,
Just
you wouldn't be much of a dragon if you couldn't breathe fire after all. Rolling magma is the first of the Wyvern's breath attacks. Spit balls of fire that bounce along the ground. These balls will trigger volcanoes as well, so it's a good idea to cast one as a human right before you start spitting.
That's insane.
But that's not all you can spit. You have something a little nastier in that gullet of yours.
Tell us.
Spitting a barrage of oil at your enemies will cover them in a viscous sludge that makes them easier to ignite.
Ooh.
If you have power charges, though, plant your wings in the ground and vomit a barrage of lightning-infused projectiles. The more power charges you have, the longer you can do this for. But make sure you keep your foes at range. You're vulnerable to melee attacks while channeling this skill.
Yep, so we all know that this is going to be useless at the end game.
Let's take a quick diversion back to some of your human abilities. As a Druid of Scoth, you have the ability to harness the power of nature to create entangling vines to slow down your enemies. Another of nature's punishments is the thunderstorm. Creating one of these will create periodic strikes of lightning from the sky, and will also make your enemies
God damn.
Why is that useful? Well, of course, things that are wet are easier to shock. Use it with lightning damage from your Wyvern form to enhance your damage.
It actually seems like such a difficult character. It's going to be so much fun for me to figure it out.
Nicely with your wolf form as well. And you know what else likes water? Plants.
Human form looks
your
great,
plants
though.
to give them various extra abilities. Use Lightning Storm with Entangle to make them last longer, and attach more vines to each enemy.
Hey, that's cool. He's using Upheaval, I think.
Summon Thrashing Vines to slam at your enemies for a time. Any that are created in water will be larger and deal more damage.
Damn, that's actually kind of cool.
Now then, with our enemies sufficiently subdued with our plants, time to really lay into them with our lightning-infused barrage.
Just kill them.
Now, this last Wyvern ability is just ridiculous, but we felt like we had to do it.
Yeah.
Use Flame Breath to take to the skies and rain down a stream of fire on your enemies. You have wings, so we have to take full advantage of them after all.
That
fly
is
around
so dope.
and burn in it.
Someone's gonna make a one-shot build out of that. I'm calling it. 100% someone is gonna do that. And he burned the entire ground. That looks so crazy.
Now, there are a few other skills we didn't cover, but there's one in particular that I think will open up a lot of builds. Spell Totems.
Spell Totems?
Spell Totems are meta gems that let you create a totem that will automatically cast any spell in the game for a time. In order to create one, you will need to spend 3 endurance or 3 power charges. You could use them to throw fireballs, summon comets, or shower the area in lightning. Really, the options are kind of endless.
Okay, interesting. So, according to your element,
endurance charges by consuming rage.
You'd want to mix and match, dude. What the hell?
Power charges by eating corpses. So it's pretty easy for the Druid to get the charges needed. But they're also available from quite a few other places as well. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of different spellcaster classes thinking about how best to take advantage of these.
Oh my god, I don't know what you do.
Now, of course, along with the new class comes a bunch of new support gems. We've added over 30 new supports throughout the game, but I'll show you a few of the cooler ones here.
Okay, thank you.
Fan the Flames can be added to any wind skill to spread fire from one ignited enemy to the other enemies behind them. It's great for the Wyvern's Wing Blast. You can also use it on many other classes with wind skills, like the Twisters on the Huntress, or the Monk's Staggering Palm Projectiles.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
Accelerated Growth causes extra explosive plants to erupt from the ground whenever you grow plants with rain. And Advancing Storm changes storm skills like your Thunderstorm or Tornado to move across the battlefield. It's great for watering plants en masse, or to turn tornadoes into a real disaster by sucking up multiple ground effects as they travel along.
That is insane. That is insane.
And the Sorceress might like to use it with Firestorm as well.
Oh my god. Do I play a human Druid?
Echoing Cry causes your Warcry skills to
What am I going to do, bro?
They will repeat a couple more times with the delay after you use them,
confused.
giving you more empowered attacks. Use it for the Druid's animal form Warcries, or on the Warrior for a nice power boost.
Yeah, told you. Damn. That looks
Grounding
actually dope.
shocks causes monsters you shock to turn into living Tesla coils, arcing lightning to nearby enemies.
Oh.
You could use it with your empowered wings for an extra damage boost, but it's also great with any other shocking skill. Try it out with Lightning Spear. It obviously needed more AoE clear.
Yeah. Oh god.
There's a whole
this
pile
is
more.
so beautiful. I want to play a
Hunter
Hunter too. So many classes I need to play.
Now with a new class comes new Ascendency classes. The Druid will have 2 options for now, with a third
There it
being
is.
released later.
Oh, 2. Okay,
The
that's
first
fine.
class is the Shaman. The Shaman
Nice. I
channels
love
nature's
shamans.
elemental fury and can harness rage as a spellcaster, unifying his animalistic and magical tendencies.
Interesting.
By allocating Druidic Champion, you gain
Every
spell
rage
damage the
grants you
angrier you
more
are.
spell damage.
And with Furious Wellspring, you generate rage continuously.
no
and can
inherent
spend it
loss
to
of
empower your
rage.
spells.
Oh.
With the knowledge of the Asmerian Magi, the Shaman can harness untapped power from runes and idols.
Oh my god.
After allocating Wisdom of the Magi, you will notice that all runes and idols have extra mods only available to the Shaman.
No.
These new mods unlock countless new possibilities for enhancing your build.
No.
You can also allocate Bringer of the Apocalypse, allowing you to become
Skill
a walking natural
Apocalypse.
disaster. After dealing
What
enough
is that?
elemental damage, storms of all elements rain around you, destroying all who would face nature's fury.
Oh, that looks so goddamn
There are
dope.
other abilities for the Shaman. I'll
I've
just show
never
a few
seen
from each
anyone
class
play
now.
for an ability though.
The other Druid Ascendancy is
What?
the Oracle. The Oracle perfected the power of foresight and utilizes this
that?
in combat to gain massive advantage.
Like what?
When taking Fateful Vision, you will see visions of your future self using specific skills. If you decide to follow this path by using the skill
way.
itself, it will do significantly more damage.
Oh, that is so dope. That is
And with
so
converging paths,
dope.
at a critical moment in battle when a monster is vulnerable to freeze, stun, or electrocution,
It's insane.
the Oracle can use Moment of Vulnerability to see a vision of the enemy's future,
Oh.
and then merge it with the current timeline, allowing him to deal damage to both.
That is, oh my
And one of my favorites.
god.
When
Oh,
you first become an
the left
Oracle, you'll
side.
notice over 130 new extra passives
Yes,
appear in the Druid
thank
section
you.
of the tree.
Thank
By
you,
allocating
God.
the
I voice
unseen
cracked so
path,
hard.
You use your power of foresight to learn from alternate futures and gain skills that would otherwise be unavailable to you.
What?
For example, self-sacrificing allows you to be able to summon more minions by reducing the spirit costs, with the trade-off of making your reservation skills cost more spirit.
Yo.
Or Corruption Endures, which allows oracles to have a small chance to avoid death.
That's
Both
crazy.
the Druid
Except this one,
Ascendancies
like who
offer
cares?
interesting
But
and unique ways to gain modifiers that no other classes can get. So we're
That's
expecting a huge variety of
insane.
build possibilities from these.
There's so
Now,
much
there are
build
unique
variety.
talismans for the Druid to use as well.
You can't even
Won't spoil
count
all
that.
of them, but this one was particularly
I'm gonna
cool.
play Shaman though.
Fury
for
of
sure.
the King turns your bear form into a fire demon,
Hey.
converting most of your damage to fire. As a demon,
that's
you can
cool.
also use Molten Crash, a jumping slam attack that leaves fissures around you.
Wow.
This unique also
talisman are
continuously
actually
grants
giving
glory,
you new
allowing you to
forms.
use your ultimate abilities more easily.
That's
Now, of course, the
insane.
Druid isn't the only thing we're adding to 040. We still have a bunch more to show.
I'm playing a
With
Shaman.
every new release, we create a
100%.
new league with new mechanics, new pinnacle bosses, and with a new story to tell. Of
course.
And this time is no exception.
Thank
so
you.
let's roll the trailer for the fate of the Val.
Please, new endgame, brother. Like, I cannot.
Of Queen Atziri.
I don't understand
It
anything.
is a ruin.
I'm a new PoE player.
In the dark, machines
let's watch.
still churn.
Yeah, the Shaman looks insanely fire. I'm 100% playing a Shaman.
The temple has many functions. And with it,
Oh!
a chance to save the Val.
Oh, this is the new
A gateway through
challenge,
time.
right? Like the new trial. Everyone was talking about.
Travel
Interesting.
to the past. Again. And again.
Oh, is this
Enter the
boss?
temple. Uncover
Oh.
its secrets.
Yo, that looks great. What is that?
You will be rewarded for your sacrifice.
Neat.
And somewhere in the deepest chamber
That was a literal meat grinder.
awaits.
So she's the final boss.
Hear me! The beast cannot give you what you desire.
You may have studied it, Doriani, but you do not know it. like
Whoa! Hold?
It adores me.
I'm getting banned? Let's go! Dude, what?
Come now. Give unto me your desire. At last, fulfill my soul.
Oh, I guess this has huge lore implications that I do not understand. If anyone in the comments can tell me, I would appreciate that greatly.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts,
Hello,
Game
Mark
Director
Roberts.
on Path of Exile. In the Fate of the Vaal League, you will find remnants of the ancient Vaal civilization scattered throughout Rayclast. They seem to attract nearby creatures and affect
This is
them
the league
strangely.
mechanic. Okay.
After killing them, the remnant appears to gain some amount of power, but not enough to fully activate it. It seems you will need to find 5 more of these arcane devices, and sacrifice the monsters you find there to fully activate one. But things don't always go to plan. These devices are old, and sometimes infected by corruption. Twisted versions of ancient Vaal may emerge, and sometimes even stronger foes.
Random bosses?
On
Okay.
fully activating one of the devices, you finally discover its true purpose.
Give
A
me
portal
loot.
opens and takes you deep underground to a lost temple, once
it-
the home of Atziri, Queen of the Vaal. What treasures could still be inside? I think you're gonna want to find out.
Interesting. So
In
it's
front of
kind
the
of similar
entrance is
to
a
this.
console of some kind, and on activating it, you can see a map of the temple.
Oh, wait.
Atziri's personal chambers are on the far side, but how could anyone get there? There are disconnected rooms, and the layout doesn't seem to make sense. And that's when you realize the purpose of the ancient devices scattered through Rayclast. The temple is powered by sacrifice, and this energy can be used to modify the very structure of the temple itself. Each time you run the temple, you will be given 6 rooms that you can place, allowing you
Okay.
to craft your own dungeon to explore. Place paths to link up the dungeon, and place rooms beside them full of precious loot.
That is insane. That
After
is
you are happy with your
insane.
choices, open the temple, and discover the results of your efforts.
Bro, this is crazy.
Each room contains different
Diablo
challenges
would never
along
do
with its
this.
rewards.
Like Blizzard can never.
On entering a room,
I bet they
the
can't
doors
even
will
code
slam
that.
shut behind you, and you will need to face the encounter within.
That is
But
insane.
choose wisely. It's important where you place the rooms to get maximum returns.
Yibbity yep. of
For
course.
example, when placing a commander, you could just place it anywhere along an existing path, but a much better strategy is to place it next to a garrison of troops for him to command.
Oh. So like choices matter
With
and they
better
connect.
leadership, the garrison will level up, making the monsters harder, but also more rewarding.
Okay.
Different rooms have different requirements for leveling up. For example, if you want to fully level up a smithy, you will need to supply it with golems from an adjacent golem works, and
Oh,
hook
you
up
can
a
level
generator
up
to the power network
things.
to supply it with power.
Oh
After doing so,
my
the
God.
golems will be powered up, making them much more dangerous.
Yeah, and I guess offering more loot.
You don't need to memorize what interacts with what. When selecting a room,
That's
you'll be
good.
shown the locations that will make other rooms level up, and exactly what effect it will have on the temple.
Oh, okay, great. That makes things way more easier for me.
After running the temple, a few of the rooms will destabilize and be removed. It will be up to you to rebuild the temple, adding 6 more rooms each time you come back,
Okay, cool.
making the temple larger and larger and larger.
Until you actually reach her.
So, that's the basic functionality of the temple. But there is a lot more. Once Doriani finds out about your travels to Leraval, he will attempt to persuade you to take on a new mission. The temple entrance contains a prototype of the time portal device. It will be able to take you back in time, but only to one specific point. Right before Atziri triggered the cataclysm that destroyed the Vaal.
Cataclysm.
He requests
Oh,
that you
so it
go
ruined our
back
people.
and attempt to stop Atziri to prevent the Vaal from ever being destroyed.
Whoa. Okay. Changing the timelines? Actual Giga Chad?
Atziri
Oh my.
is on the far side of the temple, so you will need to expand the temple significantly to get to her. And even worse, her chambers can only be unlocked by a room that isn't currently accessible to you.
Oh
In
god,
order
you have
to
to
deal
find a
with that,
secret room.
you are going to need to visit the architect of the temple. To get to him, you will need to place path rooms. But while doing so, you will probably want to exploit some of the Vaal technology only available in the past. Once you can travel into the past, a whole new set of rooms are available to you, and they have some pretty insane rewards. At level 1, the Corruption Chamber can be used to corrupt a single item.
Hey, I have this. Wait, what?
But placing it next to a Thaumaturge to run the place, and a Sacrificial Chamber to provide soul energy, you'll be able to level it up. And it's worth it. Because once you get the room to level 3, there are some very nice rewards to be had.
Oh my god, there's gonna be some
Corruption
naughty
Chamber,
stuff in there.
You'll find this mysterious device. It has a slot to place an item, and it only accepts items that are already corrupted. What will happen to them?
Interaction with corruption.
Well,
let's go.
Normally once an item is corrupted, you can't modify
can't change
it
it
any further.
Yep.
But this device allows you to corrupt your item a second time, adding another enchantment.
Oh,
This
hell
has the
no.
capability to craft some very powerful items indeed.
Oh
But
my
be warned,
god.
the Vaal are all about
It can
taking
destroy it.
risks in the pursuit of power.
Yeah, it can
There is
destroy
a
it,
50%
for sure.
chance that the item will be destroyed.
50? Wow, dude, this one's gonna hurt. This one is straight up for the treasury of memes. Oh,
Each room
when you
has
see
its
this, you're
own
gonna
interesting
cry.
mechanics and rewards when it levels up. Many of them
Corrupted
contain
headhunter.
bosses to fight, special drops,
Yep.
and in many cases, new crafting opportunities.
Modify the corrupted scale gems unpredictably or destroy it. What?
For example, a level 3 alchemy lab has a nasty Vaal construct to fight. But if you can defeat it, you can find new corrupted soul cores.
Oh, neat.
Like Guatalitzi's Thesis, which on boots allows you to sacrifice your life to run faster.
Oh god.
Or Sita Qualotl's Thesis, which
Oh,
on
God.
glass will revive one of your minions whenever an offering expires.
Dude, this is so much
Get a
information for a newbie
sacrificial
like me
chamber
to
to
take.
level 3,
I even
and you will
voice
need
cracked,
to
you know,
face
true.
a highborn priest of sacrifice.
That is
Defeat
crazy.
him to be able to further corrupt a Vaal unique, modifying it in unpredictable ways.
I actually cannot believe this.
One of the mods of this unique will be removed
Hey, I have this
and
as well.
replaced with another random mod.
Oh, okay.
For example, this Soul Mantle. It gives you an additional totem, but lowers your totem's life and curses you when they die.
Huh.
By using the machine, this could result in a terrible item if you remove the good mod, but also some amazing items if you replace the downside.
Yep.
Now, one
Yo,
extra thing to mention about these
So
Vaal
many
crafting
interesting
machines.
stuff are going to be happening.
You don't have to take the items you want to craft into the temple. If you don't have
What?
the item you want to craft with you at the time, then clicking this button will allow you to create a currency item instead, allowing you to do the craft later or trade it if you want.
Oh, okay.
Now, there are all sorts of interesting
cool.
rooms you can find in the temple, but the last one I want to show you today is the Flesh Surgeon.
Flesh surgeon.
A Vaal Flesh Surgeon can be leveled up by placing him next to a high-level synth flesh lab.
Interesting.
But be careful. The Flesh Surgeon has some rather unpleasant experiments in his personal lab.
Okay, just kill him.
Afterwards,
just
you
one-shot
might
him.
notice the surgery table just sitting there. The Vaal are great at crafting items.
Oh,
Why not
no.
do some crafting on yourself?
Oh
After
my
laying down,
god.
you'll be asked which limb you'd like to replace.
Oh,
Left arm, perhaps your right leg. Each
Bro.
limb can get a different set of random bonuses,
that's
so choose wisely. After getting up from the table,
Yo.
try out your new limb.
that
It
is
seems to work
dope.
fine, and even perform better than your normal one.
Wow, it's gonna explode.
Now, there is just one thing with replacing body parts. If you die and are resurrected, your body will return to its natural state.
Oh,
You might need to return to the Vaal Surgeons if you want another robot arm, and maybe get a better one next time.
okay, interesting.
Some rooms, like the Commander, can give you a new type of reward. Medallions that can be used to manipulate the temple in other ways.
Uh-huh.
Using a Queeper-Lartl's medallion will allow you to artificially boost a room,
Oh.
even if it doesn't meet the normal requirements to level up.
Oh, nice, some rewards.
And a
okay.
Huatalotli's medallion will stop rooms from destabilizing when you complete a temple. allowing you to guarantee getting a reward a second time.
Damn.
Great if you want to stock up on double corrupts. Now, with all that aside, time to face the Architect. And you
Yeah,
will
so
be
it's
in
just
for
the
a
league
fight.
mechanic. It's insane.
Once defeated, you will find another console that can be used to modify the temple. But this one is special. It allows you to place new types of rooms with specific rewards. There are rooms with specific uniques, special runes,
Interesting.
and currency.
Oh, wait, what? Answer what?
But also a few other, more niche crafting experiments. Like this one, that can extract the socket balls back out of an item, at the cost of destroying it.
Sure.
Now, something really important is every league we
Interesting.
release a significant amount of content for the in-game. In order to make sure that the fate of the
changed the
Val
endgame.
works well for late-game players, we've added many mechanics to make sure that you can scale the difficulty and rewards to match.
Getting some rooms to level 3 adds extra mods to the entire dungeon. And
Fair
these
enough.
stack with each other. So in Endgame, when you can get some really big temples, you can generate a challenge that can even match the strongest of
That
characters.
looks so fun. I cannot wait to actually do that.
We also start to introduce ways to store up energy for the temple,
Such an
allowing
insane
you to
league
save
mechanic.
up many runs so you can do them later at your leisure and
Oh,
not
that's
interrupt
good.
your mapping too often.
That is good.
Now in each league, it's important that we have a new pinnacle boss to test your character's might.
Yep.
In the Fate of the Val, you will get to face Adzeri while she was at the peak of her power. One of the rewards you will gain by defeating the Architect is the ability to place the Royal Access Chamber. Once connected to your temple, you can visit it to finally reach the Queen of the Val herself. This
Fair enough.
fight takes place at a critical moment in history, right as Adzeri communes with the beast's power and takes her true corrupted form.
God. Okay.
Now, we are not going to show you the whole fight, but we will tempt you with one of the rewards.
Oh, no. Come
This
on, show
is
it.
Adzeri's rule. This
Staff.
staff gives additional levels to all of your corrupted gems and lets you trade life for extra
Oh
damage.
my god.
But in addition to that, while using the staff, mirrors of refraction will constantly appear on the battlefield. Any projectile you fire at these will split into a nova.
That
and
is
they can chain from one to the
insane.
other.
So,
That is
that's
crazy.
the fate of the Val League. But
Wow.
we're also bringing the previous league, Rise of the Abyssal,
I
into
knew
the
it.
core game,
Yeah, I knew it. I
along
called
with a
it.
few changes.
Now, for those of
It
you
was
who haven't
obvious.
seen what happens when a league is over, it's important to understand that you will not be seeing abysses in every area anymore.
Yeah.
Rise of the Abyssal is now one of the league mechanics that can show up randomly in endgame.
Nice. This is good.
If you want to specialize in running abysses, there is now a tablet that will allow you to add them to any map you run.
Cool.
You can also craft the tablet to add abyss-specific mods to enhance how they function.
Huh. Okay.
Now
That's
that
really dope.
Abyss is core, it also needs its own Atlas tree.
Of course. Of course.
You can gain your first points by completing an Abyss. But there are more available for doing depths and killing certain bosses.
Yeah. Makes
And there are a
absolute
bunch
sense.
of different options.
That's good.
You might
I
just
love the
want
Abyss.
more monsters and bosses. But you can also make finishing an Abyss have a chance to overrun a nearby map with the Abyssal.
Oh.
Or make your Waystone modifiers also apply to Abyssal depths.
Okay,
You
cool.
could specialize in the interaction with other leagues, or specialize in a specific Abyssal
Just boss
faction.
killing. You want all
One
the
of the
good stuff.
important elements that we have heard loud and clear
Yeah, it takes
is that
way too
needing
much.
to do Abyss crafting on Waystones is quite annoying.
Yep.
So, we have removed that.
Nice.
In fact, we have removed instilling from Waystones as well.
Ah.
This mechanic felt mandatory on maps because it boosted the
Classic.
value of all other content.
Yeah.
But it was both annoying to do and resulted in a lot of visual clutter.
Yep. Yeah, that was a
Instead,
real issue.
We are bringing back some of that power on tablets, which you don't need to craft nearly as often, since they
Okay.
last for 10 maps each.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Once you defeat the Arbiter of Ash, you will be able to upgrade tablets to a rare with 4 mods using regular currency.
All right.
Even this isn't enough to fully bring back the power you could have gotten from instilling.
Yeah.
So we have also buffed the bonuses that tablets give. Going forward, we're not going to be adding any more crafting directly to Waystones outside of the basic currency, because it adds too much micromanagement.
Yo,
but
that is wild.
Fate of the Veil does bring the ability to corrupt your tablets, hoping to get one of many different random outcomes.
Naturally,
now,
everything is corrupted.
With regard to Delirium Fog, even though you shouldn't have to have it on every map anymore, we still did want to make it less visually annoying. Delirium Fog has been toned down significantly.
Yeah, it was.
So you won't feel like you're just playing in a sea of grey.
It was way too thick.
Another big source of problems in the endgame is the feeling of getting overwhelmed with monsters. In 031, we reduced the number of monsters in early endgame in order to help with this, but still scaled up the number of monsters to previous levels by the time you got to tier 15.
Okay.
Well, after letting this simmer for a while, we are still getting this kind of feedback. So we are no longer going to scale up the number of monsters you go as you get deeper into the endgame.
Okay.
Instead, we are scaling up the difficulty and rewards by the same amount.
That's good.
So to be clear,
that's good.
Instead of increasing the number of monsters by 40%, they will instead drop 40% more items, grant 40% more experience,
but be
40% more life.
Yeah.
In addition to all the normal scaling they get due to being higher level. This
that
only
is so
applies to
good.
regular monsters, not bosses.
Yeah, that is so good.
We have also reduced the speed modifiers that monsters can get sometimes, which also helps a lot.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Now, we did have a large amount of content for in-game planned for
nice.
040, but unfortunately we just didn't get time to finish it. The scope was a bit too large, and so we would need to wait until 050 for that. But rest assured, there will be a ton of upgrades for the existing leagues, as well as new pinnacle bosses, and a significant overhaul to the Atlas passive tree coming soon. Now, another problem that becomes a much bigger issue in the endgame is game performance.
There it is.
And we have done a lot of work here. The primary issue is CPU load. And to address that, a lot of things have been optimized. And we have done a lot of work to take advantage of more of your CPU cores.
That is good. Everyone has been complaining.
Frame rates of at least 25% higher. And a lot less bad frame spikes during gameplay. It does make quite a big difference, especially on consoles.
It is. 20 frames difference
is crazy. Is ongoing, and you will continue to see performance improvements over the next few months.
And also, you will have less monsters now, so
another
it'll
important
help.
area is game balance, and we have made a lot of changes.
There we go.
Now, most of these we will
Where's
save
Darth
for the patch
microtransactions?
Notes, but I'll
He's
do
about
a quick
to have
summary of
a
some of the numbers.
Come on.
As well as adding 11 new unique items, we have rebalanced dozens of others that are not currently used very often.
Yep.
We've also done a pass over lineage supports. 21 of them have been rebalanced, as well as adding 9 more. Alongside the 2 new Druid Ascendencies, we have made balance changes to almost all the others.
Yep.
With some of them getting a
Smith
grander
of
rebalance,
Katawa was absolutely
such as the
garbage.
Smith of Katava. Alongside the 20 plus new Druid skills, we've also rebalanced 90 other active skills across all the different classes. And to top it all off, there are also over 250 new passive skills added to the passive tree.
God bless
These
the
changes
left
should go a
side.
long way to increase the viability of many more skills, uniques, and overall build variety that can tackle our most challenging content. We're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D. Afterwards, at 11 a.m. NZ time, we'll post the patch notes.
Fair enough. So, yeah, this is pretty much it for me. But my God, that was crazy reveal. So many things about this were absolutely out of this world. That is insane. I'm 100% playing a Druid and I'm 100% playing a Shaman Ascendency. It looked absolutely insane. It's gonna take me so much time to figure things out as like a new player, but my God, it is going to be worth it. That was insane.